It's back. Hey, everybody. This is Love Marlene 411, your channel for all of the trauma healing and self love and all of that. Today, I wanted to talk to you about a self love and why that's very important. And today, we're going to make this a 10-minute live and saying what we need to say and getting out of here because I'm not trying to hold you guys for a very long period of time, but I still wanted to have the conversation. Hey, Miss Betty, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. How was your day? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to be chit chatting about love yourself for who you are today. And I think this is a very important message because as we get older, it's a little difficult for us. We have to stop measuring ourselves by who we were, what we were able to do at that time, and love ourselves for where we are today in the space we are today. So I wanted to start off this conversation by saying that love yourself for who you are today, not for who you were, not for feeling like I should have done better. No, today we're turning over a new page, a new leaf, and we're loving ourselves for who we are in this moment today. What we can do, what we're capable of doing, and knowing that we deserve to be loved. We deserve to be loved. We deserve to be heard, seen, taken care of, and respected. We're going to stay on that space today. So, first, talking about we deserve to be heard. Your opinion is very important, loved ones. Your opinion is very, very important. Don't let anybody tell you any less. What you think about, it's important. We just have to be very careful about who we share our dreams with, who we share our hopes with. We have to be very careful about who we share our dreams with, who we share our hopes with, who we listen to, because that all goes into how we think about ourselves. And that's one of the reasons why it's important for us to love ourselves for who we are today in this moment and not what we've done, not who loves us, not who appreciates us, because there's a lot of toxic people with their toxic energy and their manipulation. So we have to look at ourselves and have a healthy amount of self esteem and pour into ourselves and know that we are enough today, even when we've made mistakes, even when we haven't treated ourselves the best, even when other people don't see us, even when others don't validate us. We have to learn to validate ourselves. We have to learn to support, encourage, and upbuild ourselves. And I love that for all of us. I love that for me because I'm in that space right now in my life where I'm validating myself and I'm pouring into myself and I'm speaking over my life. And I want you all to do the same. Support yourself. If there's something that you want to do, support yourself and encourage yourself. Tell yourself that I can do it. You may not be used to that. You may be used to waiting. Oh, I wonder if I should. I wonder if I can. No, we're not going to doubt ourselves. We're going to stay in this space and we're going to validate ourselves. We're going to encourage ourselves and say, not only can we do it, we're going to rock it. Have full confidence. Don't fear. Don't shrink back. Don't hold back, but go for it. Love yourself enough today to have enough courage to support yourself. The next thing, love yourself enough to validate any opinions, anything that you're thinking about. You got an opinion about something, there's something you want to get off your chest, write it down. Make sure that you share your opinions with people who see you and hear you and listen to you and support you and are there for you. Hey, Fashion by Natalie. I'm having a great evening. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great night as well. That's something that I had to learn. I had to learn how to be there and support my own opinions. What do I want? What do I like? What do I need? And give myself the permission to be that, to go for it. You guys, put your foot on the gas towards your dreams, towards your goals, to what you want in your life. Hey, Kristen, how are you doing? Welcome in. But we have to give ourselves the permission to love ourselves for wherever we are. And I wanted to do this stream because we really don't talk about loving ourselves as we age, which I'm leaving that one for, what is today? Monday. I'm going to leave that one for the topic of discussion on Friday. Loving ourselves as we age, as we grow, as we heal. And this channel is really focused on talking about trauma healing, and maybe some things have happened in our lives. Maybe people haven't showed up and treated us right. Maybe there's people who hurt you, brought a lot of pain into your life. We're going to give ourselves the permission to let go of those things so that we can love ourselves in a better way, so that we can be empowered and we can be stronger, more capable. And we are. We're strong. But it's time for us to stop being strong as a way of a coping mechanism and be strong enough to let things go and giving ourselves the permission to get out there and love our life, try new things, get ourselves out of the comfort zone. Go for it, everybody. Just go for it. The next thing in loving ourselves is giving ourselves the permission to reset, because life is how it is, because life is lifing, and when we're adults, things happen, situations happen, okay? That's beyond our control, but we have to give ourselves the permission that whatever happens to us, give us the permission to reset and to restart as many times as we need to, because we're human and we have feelings and we get hurt and we get sad and disappointed, but it doesn't mean we should stop ourselves from winning and trying over and over again as many times as we need to. We have to validate that inside of ourselves and encourage our own self. That's what I wanted to say to everybody. Validate yourself and love yourself. Hey, sure, Shannon, how are you doing? Welcome in. And I feel like that's so important. And as I'm getting older, I'm finding more and more so I have to validate that. I have to speak over my own life and to say, Marlene, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to forgive. You deserve to heal. And I give you the permission to get rest. I give you the permission to pause, but don't stop. So I say the same thing to all of you guys as well. Don't stop. If there's something that you want, go for it. Don't try to wait for a perfect opportunity. It's not going to come to you. You have to go to the water source. You have to go to what you want. You have to put in the work. And that is a very important part of loving yourself, is giving yourself the permission to be great. And I say that to myself every single day. I give myself the permission to be great and to be happy and to forgive and to heal. I give myself the permission to love myself like I never have before. Give yourself that sort of permission to live a phenomenal life and to be happy. Not just walking around with a smile on your face, but really having that mental peace, having that love for yourself, giving yourself the permission to try new things. And okay, if it doesn't work out, that's fine. At least I know I tried it. And that's what I wanted to say to everybody here too. Give yourself that sort of permission to try something new, to go for it. I challenge you to give yourself the permission to forgive somebody who has hurt you. And I know that that's a big deal. And I know what many of you are going to say. Oh, Marlene, you haven't been hurt like I have been hurt. Trust and believe. I sure have been hurt a lot. But every time I forgive somebody else, I'm able to breathe better. I'm able to get more clarity. I'm able to have more peace in my life. I'm able to know how to show up for myself better. And until we learn how to forgive ourselves, to forgive other people, to walk in our power, and to live life with passion for what we want to do. And that takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to be that sort of woman, to be that sort of man that I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to step out there and go for it because I believe in myself. And I want you to love yourself like you have never been loved before. See, because other people can't give you that sort of love, but you can give yourself the permission to be that great, to be that happy, to be that healed, to be that strong, and to be that fearless. Only you can do that for yourself. Only you. It's not a romantic relationship, not a friend, not a sibling, not your children. Nobody can give you the permission to love your life, to love yourself, and to free yourself like you can. Nobody can. And I've been doing that more and more so every day. I give myself the permission to be me unapologetically, not looking at what other people think about me, who likes me, who supports me. I don't care what other people think. I don't care who likes me. I don't care who understands. What matters is, do I understand? Am I giving myself the permission to be great? Come what may. Whether it elevates and I knock it out of the park, or it fizzles out. At least I know I tried. At least I know that I'm doing my best. And I want that sort of love for myself, that sort of fearlessness, that confidence that no matter what, I know I tried. And I know that as I'm getting older, one day I'm not going to be able to go. And I don't want to live my life with any regrets. I know when I get to be older and I can't go anymore, I can sit around and I can be that happy, pleasant little lady because I gave myself the permission to heal and to forgive and to love myself and to do all the things that's on my bucket list because I love myself that much. And I hope that there is one person, even if I just touch one person and say, you know what? There's something that I've been holding myself back from. There's something that I haven't healed. There's something that I haven't done. Don't wait. Don't wait for a perfect opportunity. Go for it, and go for it today while you have it on your head, while it's in your heart, while you have that talent. Do it. You don't want to live with the regret and say, man, I should have. I would have. And then you have that regret and you have to sit with that. Man, what would have happened if I would have went for it? We're not going to sit back and let our dreams stay stagnant. We're going to give ourselves the permission to be great. Okay, everybody? So that's the message I wanted to give to everybody. I hope that it didn't fall on deaf ears. I hope my testimony, my encouragement, and my motivation gives somebody the permission to forgive themselves, to forgive somebody else, to give yourself the permission to get up, face your fears, and go for something that you've been holding back from doing. Do you love yourself that much? Do you love yourself that much to give yourself the permission to face your fears? You should. I do it every single day that I wake up. I'm putting myself out on a limb, putting myself where I have nothing but my faith. I have nothing but me to support me. And I love that. I love living my life that way. And I hope that somebody else will do the same. Love yourself enough to make some choices, to make some changes, and to believe in your hopes and your dreams. Okay? Thank you, Sure Shannon. Your advice is always good. Thank you, Shannon. And everybody who is here, I know that it's not easy. I know that it's not easy. I know that it's difficult. I know that it takes a lot of courage. I know that people will speculate and say things about you, probably make fun of you, you know? But I don't care. I'm very unapologetic. I have a trip that I have booked, and it's going to be for 2 weeks. And I'm going to live out my life dream when I do this, because I don't believe in living with regrets. I don't believe on waiting for the perfect situation and circumstance. I'm just going to do it because I love myself and I'm ready to live my life out loud. So, welcome to the journey, everybody. This is Love Marlene 411, your channel for trauma healing, self love, and for relationship advice in all relationships, because when we love ourselves, we can show up and love others. See you guys on the next one.